Personally, when I have to play against Qiyana, I like people that invade the Qiyana, because Qiyana's first clear, it's very, very susceptible to invades. Mundo probably not going to do that though. Maybe they'll do a level 1 where they can
flex though.
They're just going to keep on going dive. The dive really worked. What is Hansama going to play that has some safety?
You can see in the player cam, it feels like he's going through options. A face of confusion. Is this the right choice?
It's like, how do I live?
Lucian.
I don't like this.
Full disclosure, this man has not gotten his international Lucian license. Very few people in the West have. Now, pretty solid early on. Of course, Jackie Love really just focused on clearing out that wave. Alistair level 1, notoriously weak. Bard level 1, pretty dang strong. It's been hit a lot over the years with nerfs, but you have the passive, you have the Q. You can do some decent damage on a Jackie Love as Labrov just keeps landing these stuns, forces the flash out from Jackie Love.
Okay, there's my answer. I'm scared of the bottom lane because
Guys, I love Lucian. Like that, what a great pick.
Yeah, great call. I was sorry, sir. I wasn't familiar with your game. I didn't know that Q would hit. That hitbox seems a little crazy, but we'll bring that up in a different series. G2 off to a much better start.
And Labrov is going to make it even worse.
This is so good because they did the level 1 and they had the vision. They knew that Kanavi is clearing up towards top side, so they could just straight proxy Jackie to level 1. You're going to stay level 1, buddy.
Jackie Love has to be
lost
frustrated.
Everything. He lost it all.
3 from Labrov. Can't sidestep as the initial Q connects. Hansama only level 2. Is able to proc the press the attack. Jackie Love so damn low. Skewmon starting to walk down. TES imprisoned under this bot lane tower. If they go anywhere else, they will fall. And if they leave, they will fall
Jackie
even
needs level
further
2.
behind. Jackie Love desperately needs access to the spell shield, but it looks like Skewmon might just start to walk him down. Knockup is there, but again, Labrov 3 for 3 on the bindings. Hong though clutch as he fires back.
Woo, G2 barely get out alive with the other 2 members. Mid though.
Caps caught out, procs the phase rush, starts to run, will be able to make it away. Hong on the way in to try and finish off the run. Q, flash, slowed down. Skewmon getting a little bit more damage. Down goes Hong. He wanted to turn it back, but G2 find another.
This time it's not fake pressure. He has the ulti available. He's been spotted.
Cap spotted Jackie Love on the run. Now realizes there's really nowhere for him to go. The last bastion of safety. TP not quite there for Cream. TP not quite there for 369 as the Colin comes out onto Jackie Love, getting lower and lower. The heal already popped. Caps waiting off to the side. Skewmon tanking the tower. The TPs are now coming in. That's the feed of warfare for G2. And the portal out. A flawless heist on the top side. The equalizer. Too damn late.
369 waves goodbye to them as G2 mission accomplished. Tower dive successful and early game won.
Broken Blade moved from bot lane into mid. Kanavi working with Cream to try and find a pick, and they will get the flash out from Broken Blade. So as he gets away to safety, and now we return back to live as Caps has found Hong.
Hong straying way too far forward. Thought he had an angle. Thought G2 were resetting, but punished for his hubris.
And as you highlighted, Dracos, they're just allowing 369 that solo farm. He's building a lead of his own, but the rest of the map is going all the way of G2.
Hong committed into going into Broken Blade. That's the fate sealed for the follow-up. A lot of time wasted here. They do get Broken Blade, but Labrov moving up as well. TES finally finding an angle to strike back.
For that top side, I will say that bot vision has kind of been littered across the map from Labrov. He's got great deep wards everywhere on the map.
Kanavi on the flank though. Hansama caught out for a brief moment. Cream finds him isolated, and Hard reads the play. Hansama name changing to Dr. Seuss after that one. Cream demolishes him.
As they get a big shutdown onto this Lucian.
And we know how crucial Kanavi is.
Is still available for G2. They're starting it out very quickly. Broken Blade walking over. Galio ultimate ready.
Eyes on Hansama and the Coling. The most fed, individually powerful member of this G2 lineup. He has to perform in the fight. It's the flank for Broken Blade for now. 369. The ulti combo is real from TES if they can find the angle. Kanavi moving forward. Hung getting chunked out. Taunt off to the side. Kanavi uses ult. It's the drag down for TES. They no longer with the fight. They want to get out. Quick fate sealed from TES. But now the Realm Warp in. G2 moving forward. The suitcase connecting onto Cream, but they don't quite find the snare. TES retreating well. Getting the initial objective. Their fate now tempered. Jackie Love locked up. Surely the Simmer falls here. But it's a quick flash back, and G2 walk away empty-handed.
Anti-synergy there. Labrov ultimate actually hits the stasis onto Jackie just as Broken Blade got a taunt onto him. So then it times out, and as soon as they get out of the ultimate, he can flash away. So G2 are unable to catch anyone on the way out.
You can see that G2 is so hesitant to force that engage. Now Hong may have found a nice angle onto Caps.
Caps, no Realm Warp, and they know it. Kanavi here as well, the Profane Hydra, a lot of potential burst damage, move in, reset on the blade, Terra shape, grasp to try and finish it, the Ishtal's edge, knocking down Caps. You highlighted it already, but Jackie Love, from being zoned away for so many of the early levels to now comfortably catching waves and farming in the mid lane. Definitely not what G2 were planning for, as Kanavi caught out for a moment. Ulti keeps him safe, connects onto 2! G2 thought they had the angle, but TES turn it right back. Hong going through the wall, looking for the setup. Initial binding going down, Redemption coming in to heal up G2 as they're ready to turn it back. Broken Blade there to cover both teams. Fist fighting for control. Ulti in from Cream goes completely wide. He's forced to snap back, but the root is still there. G2 holding on.
It might have to be a steal. Know that Qiyana with Rock Element, though, is so good at stealing objectives.
Waiting on that cooldown for the Terra shape so you can get the double Q off. 4K.
Don't let him in.
Does he want to risk the 50-50? The answer is yes, but Skewmon connects with the smite.
Fed, working towards what I imagine will be the Infinity Edge, and once he gets it, my goodness, will this Lucian be scary.
That he will, as Hung cut out for a brief moment, but it looks like he's turned it back onto Lebrov. Thought the portal would keep him safe, but it did not. Going to a passive remove, won't be able to pick up the canister, means Skewmon is vulnerable. Heart Zapper there, forced to use the maximum dosage, starting to heal out. The taunt still connects onto Cream, but an excellent equalizer to zone away Han Sama. Healing reduction does mitigate some of it. He's about half HP. TES now retreating. They've burned so many ultimates. Keep your eye on the Fate's Healed. Cream on the flank, but he's not going to be able to get much done. His Caps is already looking to take things over, but the ulti still hits! Cream in the clutch, trading 1-for-1. Skewmon and Caps blinking health bars against 4 standing members of TES.
Incredible triangulation of the engage from Cream onto Hansama, taking him out. Caps is the fearsome member of G2 still left alive, but with the teleport, TES will force them off the objective.
Lebrov inbound with the Tempered Fate, but it does look like TES will tie up the Drakes. 369, not going to follow the magical journey.
To control the bottom side of the river.
Frustration on the face of Broken Blade, a very close fight. Navori Flicker Blades were there for Hans in a more extended skirmish, but keeping my eyes on 369, the Rumble continues to benefit as Jackie Love has been caught out. Skewmon finding him, Kanavi's ulti not doing a damn thing. Mundo going where he pleases. The ulti from the Bard, not quite connecting. Ulti from the Rumble, the equalizer, doing a bit of damage back, but the pick in favor of G2.
When in doubt, look to pick off Jackie Love. It is a tried and true strategy. G2, early position into the brush of the red quadrant of the jungle, rewards them.
He's catching two. Hong's able to find the knockup, working through. Extra damage onto Skewmon now going through. Cream is going to follow the snapback coming in, but Hansama's already gotten a kill in return. Skewmon is just healing too much. The armor, the crit reduction paying off. Cream flashing out to safety. He found the angle in the previous fight. He will not today. Hung getting run down in G2's jungle. G2 found the initial pick. TES thought they could do one better, but they absolutely could not.
Ring around the rosy.
Hex Blast goes over. Running. Okay, he's dead. And Hung, I gotta be honest, it's been a rough one. You said it earlier, but just continues to make these little mistakes as now 369 is in jeopardy. Shut down on his head, a bounty that G2 are eager to collect. 369 doing a lot of damage, but crucially the taunt turning away from Caps. Caps now 3 kills. Second blue trinket
come down.
Spots it out. Skewmon, of course, happy to tank up a lot of this damage. A massive risk to be certain. Tempered Fate available. TES group. Lebrov holding onto it as long as he can. Kanavi, the Grass Blade ready to go. Stun onto Jackie Love, connecting. Caps immediately going to follow. Redemption coming through, but it's not enough. Once again, Jackie is picked off. Cream coming in with the Q3, but it's just too late. Kanavi trying to make his way out, but he isn't able to grab the Grass Blade, and down he goes. G2 might not get the Baron yet, but they sure as hell take the fight.
A scary situation that is masterfully handled. G2 find a nice turn onto top esports. His Q's made up for it, as he allowed G2 to chase down their opposition. And now they're looking to equalize this series if they can use this Baron to close things out.
Rotating everybody over to bottom side, and they're going to get this tower as well.
Tower flashing from Hong, looking for the 3-man immediate fall, but he's only going to connect on the Broken Blade. Cream cannot find the ulti, but Skewmon sure as hell can't find the back line. G2 moving through, but Kanavi found the shutdown. In the meantime, the healing now going in. It's a jungler down, but Hansama is dead as well. Jackie Love and 369. Needing now to hold the line. 369 moving through. Jackie Love in the mid lane. TES a bit over-eager on the force there. G2 happy to punish as Cream manages to find the knockup, continuing to poke at G2. And in the end, it'll only be the second inhibitor as G2 set their sights on their third dragon.
G2's engage isn't the quickest. They are quite reliant on Skewmon just running at his opposition. Maybe Caps landing a root. Good damage comes down onto Skewmon.
Another wave here. Cream finally going to reset, ready to engage in the fight. 2-man ulti coming in from Kanavi, and Lebrov is on the way out, calling over the wall, taking down Hong as 369 also trying to fire back. The Flame Spitter doing a decent amount of work, but here comes the Realm Warp. Kanavi ulti already gone. He's got no course Make it out of this one. The grass blade keeps him standing though, crucially. Flashing from Cream. This time Ansama's got the movement. Manages to make it out of the way with the relentless pursuit, and now Caps chasing down the remaining members of TES. G2 firing back in this game too, and they may just look to end it here.
G2 bounce back in a masterful way. They stick to their comfort.
Kanavi, decent start to the fight, but it's just not enough. You said it, Betty. A masterful bounce back. We had questions. G2 had answers. The series tied at 1-1.
Beautiful game plan. Attack the bottom lane. G2 just destroyed Jackie and Hung.
They need to secure a few more kills before they round things out. Smiles, handshakes on the face of Broken Blade. He was kind of left out to dry this game, but hey, he did what he could. He landed what taunts he could where he can, but this game really was very much about that bottom lane finding that early lead. Let's hear what the analysts have to say.